News alert. News alert. Iran threatened U.S. with crushing response. And you see them ICBM missiles, they're gonna fly soon come. This should be with burning and fuel and fire. Revelation 11:14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe coming quickly. That's how it's going to be fought with ICBMs. I want to start this video by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rekakadash. And that's like to give the honors to our teachers, their apostles, the elders of Great Millstone, GMS, who taught us 100% truth according to the Bible as being great examples to us in the faith. And that's like to give up shalom to the elders, the bishops that's been laboring, and shalom to the elect. Iran threatens U.S. with crushing response. Iran has issued a stark warning of potential broader military action following a new wave of U.S. sanctions targeting individuals and companies linked to Tehran military programs. You're gonna jump down. I can assure you that if the enemy tries to make a move, it will face a crushing and regrettable response, says senior Iranian army official general. Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna jump down. Let's see. It says Iran warning comes amid escalating tensions in the Middle East following June's war with Israel and U.S. strikes on its nuclear sites. Look, nuclear talk. Let's see. It says we mainly confronted the enemy with missiles, but in the future conflict, if necessary, we will strike across other battlefields. Let's see. It's going down. Wars, look, rumors of wars. You got countries threatening each other. It's gonna go down soon. You know? Look, Yahweh Shai, he's gathering the nation to pour upon them his indignation, right? You got pretty much these different nations doing military drills, things of that nature. Look, preparing for war. That's what's on the horizon. World War III. Iran warnings and US sanction points. It's always a damn ad. I don't know what just happened. But it's going down. Wars, rumors of wars. Bear with me. And this was someone posted it some screenshots. Check this out. India joins Russia. Look, drills, amid nuclear weapons launch rehearsal. Iran and several other nations also present at military show of force head at a time of heightened global tension. And those missiles, they're gonna fly soon come. You see? That's the Lord's weapons. You know? That's Yahweh Shai weapons, man, of his indignation, man. The waster to destroy. You know? We're gonna bring out some scriptures, Lord's willing, man. You see it. Look, global tension is at an all-time high. Look, it's gonna go down soon. Let's bring out the scriptures. I want to read the headline one last time. And this is in the news. Iran threatens U.S. with crushing response. Let's bring out the scriptures. Let's go look. We're gonna bring out the scriptures. Let's go to I'm gonna start at Matthew's 24:6, and you should hear wars and rumors of wars See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. And we seeing that Iran just threatened the U.S. Look, this scripture here I'm reading coming to pass now as I do this lesson. Wars, rumors of wars. Look, it's gonna go down soon. World War III. And look, the scripture said it's gonna happen. Revelation 11:14. The second world is past, and behold, the third world coming quickly. World War III. And look, can't nobody stop it either. Why do you think all these nations are doing military drills? You know, they're showing off their nuclear capability because they're preparing for war. They're getting ready for the big showdown, man. You know, Yahweh Bashimashai is gathering the nations so he could pour upon them his indignation. That's why you see all these troops going to the Middle East, man. It's gonna go down soon. You know? Again, Matthew 24 says you should hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nations, kingdoms against kingdoms. You're seeing all that, right? And there should be famines and pestilence, earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. And before it pops off, guess what? The Lord is gonna warn you that it's gonna happen, right? The Lord say, I'm gonna send my servants. They're gonna warn you. You know, like the streets say before things spring forth, they tell you of them, right? Prophesy, which means to say before, right? Jeremiah 28:8, verse 7. Nevertheless, hear thou now this word that I speak in thy ears, and in the ears of all thy people. The prophets that has been before me, before thee of old, prophesied, meaning they told you things that was gonna happen before it even happened. That's what it means to prophesy, to say before. And that's what the Lord got his men out here doing, man. You know, pretty much every day, man. You know, both against many countries, look, and against great kingdoms. Look, war, and that article I just brought out, you know, those different screenshots that I just went into had something to do with war. You got tensions rising, man, between Iran and America. You know, look, it's gonna go down. It's gonna be a nuclear war. Isaiah 9:5. This shall be with burden and fuel and fire. So missiles gonna fly soon come. And then the Lord's gonna pop up. You know? And before it happens, guess what? The prophets of the Lord, they tell you that it's gonna happen. But before it even happened, man, it says they prophesied of war and of evils, meaning those bad times. And that's all you see in the news. Evils and only evils. And pestilence. You know? And all that is going forth as I do this lesson. All that is happening. Like I said, a whole lot going on. Look, seek the Lord. Tensions of World War III is on the horizon. And you hearing wars and rumors of wars. Everything is being fulfilled. This word is coming to pass, man. You know? And like the scripture say in Habakkuk, the visions yet for upon a time, at the end, it should speak and not lie. Meaning the prophecy, they're speaking now. They're not tearing no more. And the Lord spoke about what? War. That's one of the prophecies that we wait on to come to pass. World War III. We in the beginning stages of it. You know? We're hearing talks of it right about now. You know? But before the missiles actually get shot off, you will hear talks of it first. You will hear you gonna have these countries going at each other, right? Making threats at each other, right? You know? Just like just like before a fight actually break out, if you ever been in a street fight, what people do first? They talk crap to each other, right? What they gonna do to this person, this, that, and the third. That's what these nations are doing, man. They're going back and forth trading words. Then the blows get thrown, right? You know? That's what's getting ready to happen. Missiles about to be shot up, but first, you gonna hear talks of it. And you can have famines, you can have pestilence, diseases. What else? Earthquakes going on in diverse places, uproars of the people. The look, the MOTB, you know, all that, man. Like I said, there's a whole lot going on, man. Seek Yahweh Bashima Shai, man. Seek the Lord, man. War is on the horizon, man. There's gonna be a lot of bloodshed too. Let's bring this out. Let's get Revelation. I'm about to close. Revelation 9 and 12. Revelation 9 and 12. It says, one woe is past, and behold, the third woe. It's like it. One woe is past, woes represents death and destruction, and behold, there comes two woes more hereafter, right? Their first woe was World War One. And the scriptures say, there comes two woes more hereafter. What's the second one? World War Two. And the third one is World War Three, right? Revelation 11:14, the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe coming quickly. The second woe is past. Meaning World War Two, it came and went. But the street said third woe coming quickly. World War Three. And you're hearing talks of that, man. That's what's coming into play. This is gonna be my last scripture. St. Luke, because I got to study. St. Luke 21 and 9. I got to study what I'm gonna bring out tomorrow in the highways and byways. St. Luke 21:9. But when you hear wars and commotion, be not terrified. You got war actually, popping off, and you got talks of wars. That's the rumors, right? So you got rumors of wars and wars, right? It says in commotion, be not terrified. Right, man. So when you see all these things happen, the Lord like, don't be troubled by what you see. They must come to pass. They must happen. For these things must first come to pass, but the end is not by. Then say he unto them, nations shall rise against nations, kingdoms against kingdoms. And you seeing all that, right? It's going to turn up. Verse 11, great earthquakes shall be in diverse places. Look, famines, a lack of food, pestilence. You seeing all that, right? Fearful sights and great signs shall there be from heaven. These are things that's coming upon the earth, man. The point is, this word's coming to pass. Prophecy is speaking. Wars, rumors of wars, man. It's going down. It's going down. Wars on the horizon. This is in the news. In the news. Shalom.